Hello all, this is Kaif Shaheen for this AMCS hackathon. So we, the team of Parthasarathi, Subhash and myself, we have picked off the problem statement of first one. So it's basically to design and implement a chatbot system which is capable of ingesting and interpreting uploaded documents. So which want to provide an accurate one and should be fast and reliable. So chatbot, which is like a deliverables, is a responsive REST API is connected simple way. Okay, and then good. So good to have, we have been processed these. So one of the for our introduction, we have faced the challenges of quickly finding the specific information within a complex documents like PDFs. It can be a time consuming one. Why? Because for we after the for creating a vector embedding, it takes much amount of time to creating vectors, and it will be stored to on a vector database. So the solution is like our solution is to introduce a user friendly system that leverages the cutting edge technology to streamline the PDF exploration. So this is the overall process. Okay, there's just like after whenever the users upload the PDF with the default prompt and retrieval augmented generation, it will be response. It will does give the responses. That responses will be given to the user to display on. So architecture of this RAG pipeline is like this. So whenever the user upload a PDF will be this is the knowledge base. PDF in the sense knowledge base. It will be converted to chunking. It will be splitted and chunked and will be embedded by the embedded model. It will be after embedding it, the embedded vectors will be stored on code and vector database. We may code and vector base we have been picked off to store the vector database. So it's just not an in-memory database. It's like it will be stored the memory vectors on the disk. So whenever the user so whenever user asks the questions, ask any query about the knowledge base that they have been given, the chatbot user query will be passed to the embedded model. The user query will be embedded, and after embedding, there will be similarity search will be done in the vector database for picking off top 10 or 5 similar vectors or similar documents. Similar list will be taken. After that, the similar list, which means retrieved contents, will be passed into the Gemini 1.5 Pro. We using the in this for this RAG kind of purpose, we using Gemini 1.5 Pro LLM. So this with passing of retrieved contents plus plus user query, it will respond with the predefined base prompt. It will give the LLMs respond to the user. So this is the architecture of RAG that have been created. So this be user interaction. So solution is like user interaction and intelligent content parsing. It's like it should give the precise answers generation and should have the good user experience. So and should give the targeted information that should be retrieved from the vector database. So we on this we have been technologies used of front end is Flask APIs and use user friendly registrations and logins query solutions. And for the database, we have been moved to Quadrant and Firestore. Why? Because Firestore, which is like a NoSQL database, it will be faster and reliable one, and it's also be scalable for further users. So it's one such it will have the seamless integrations, which is like authentication. Firebase user authentication will be there, hosting purpose will be there. So for this purpose, we have been used Firestore. After that, Gemini we have is being used. Gemini is for Gemini LLM 1.5 Pro we had been used. So for the security purpose, also used user login, register and authentications have been used. And then next, Gemini API is like on the overview, it's like core functionalities including user intent analysis, leveraging NLP techniques to accurately comprehend the even complex, more ambiguous user queries. In this, we have been done a few short mechanisms. So for the demo purpose, I'm just giving so so this is our code. This is our app to this is our code that have been running on predefined terminal. So So this is our terminal that have been running on. So whenever the user hits the query on Postman, I mean whenever user is hitting some he want to ask some questions, like there will be a foundational LM on that so on this API, user ID, query and foundational LLM be there. So there will be foundational LLM on the vector database query. So I am querying about related to about the LLM. When I ask the query, after hitting enter, it will just give the it will take some amount of time to process the Gemini. Okay, so after it will give the query ID and then responses. Why is query ID? We are maintaining the data information, conversation history. Okay, so and for this we have been using conversations, and if for Firestore we have been using conversations and users as a collection. Users, how many users are there? If I hit enter, how many users? Yeah, now there is one user, my name, myself, and so name and password and phone number had been entered for the conversation. So there will be two conversations there. So it will be mapped by the conversation. User ID is user ID, this user ID for keep checking the user, only one user are there. So there are two conversations have been retrieved. So this is the conversation that have been done. So there are multiple API hittings for user. For example, this for API register for registering the user. Next is login and users. How many users are there? Just for developers perspective, how many users are there? It's like it will hit enter. So there are only only one user, right? So you can see here only one user. So only one user. So yeah, the only one user and conversations, it will hit enter. So in the front end it will be displayed. So we have been having done it of front end stream aspects. So we have been done fully completed of both I mean fully completed of back end perspectives. API calls hittings will all have been completed. So these are the APIs that have been performing on. So these are the, for example, if I want to retrieve particular conversation, so it will be if I hit enter that, but the particular that person's particular conversations will be listed. For example, this is the first conversation. This one the first conversation. This is the second conversation. Now now where I done yet now. So this is the work we have been done for this hackathon. We three have been done contributed this for this. So and then qtrend perspective, this is the qtrend. So we have been using now qtrend collections. This is like now one such open source one, because of the open source and reliable and community wise bigger one, just like so much responsible one the community is. So for that we have been gone to qtrend ones. Is like the like the page contents, and the contents in the LLMs will be content on the foundational LLM book. I mean the PDF will be stored like these as the points. So this is the work we have been done. And yeah, this is the work we have been done, creating of Firebase, Qt, and Gemini LLM, Gemini code, AMCS, Gemini. This is the Gemini dot code. This is the base prompt that have been created, just like the dynamic knowledge base. So these were all the works are have been done. So thank you.